No more excuses. No more talking. No more justifying. No more crying about how hard it is. Shut your mouth. Move your feet. Because no one's coming to save you. Not your friends. Not your parents. Not the world. You think life owes you something? It doesn't. It never did. They don't care about your excuses. They don't care about your pain. They don't care how tired you are, how broke you are, or how unlucky you've been. You either show up and get it done, or you get left behind. You want to change your life? Stop hoping. Stop posting. Stop explaining. Start executing. Because winners don't make excuses. They make moves. And if you're not ready to bleed for it, don't cry when you don't get it. This is war. And you don't win wars by whining. You win by showing up when no one believes in you, by building in silence, by grinding when it's not fair. No more complaining, no more waiting for the right time. It's now, it's you, it's all on you. Lock in, move in silence, get it done. Words are cheap, results aren't. Everyone wants to be great until it's time to shut the hell up and do the work. Everybody talks about success, about goals, about vision, about making it, but 99% of them are addicted to talking. They love the fantasy of it, the illusion, the daydream. They'll post motivational quotes. They'll share reels about hustle. They'll write out goals, journals, to-do lists, vision boards. But when it's time to go to war, they disappear, because the truth is, most men are loud in the planning phase and silent in the execution phase. They love talking about the mountain, but they don't want to bleed climbing it. They'll spend hours explaining what they're about to do. They'll sell you their intentions, their grind, their journey, their reasons for why it hasn't happened yet. But guess what? The world doesn't care. You don't get success for being almost committed. You don't get results for being emotionally invested. You get it by going through hell without backing down. And most importantly, you get it by delivering outcomes, not explanations. You say you've been through a lot? Good. Now use it. You say no one supports you? Perfect. Then no one gets to take credit for your win. You say you're tired, drained, exhausted, lost? Then congratulations. You're in the exact place where real growth begins. This world rewards those who keep moving when there's no applause, no support, no safety net. Just silence, sweat, and sacrifice. Every second you spend explaining why you're not where you want to be is a second you could have used to become dangerous. And trust me, when you get there, nobody will ask how hard it was. Nobody will care how many nights you suffered. Nobody will care how many friends turned their back on you. They'll just see the crown, the throne, the kingdom you built with your own hands. You want to be that man? Then you have to walk through fire and say nothing. Talk less, train more, explain less, execute harder. This world only respects force. It only listens to domination. It only kneels for results. You say you're built different, then act like it. That means working when it's inconvenient, grinding when it's uncomfortable, showing up when most men run away. You'll be doubted, misunderstood, mocked, ignored. Let them underestimate you. Let them forget you. Because while they talk, you build. While they sleep, you train. While they explain, you execute. You don't need validation. You don't need permission. You don't even need to speak, because soon your work will be so loud it will become impossible to ignore. They'll have no choice but to see you, no choice but to respect you, no choice but to admit that you were never bluffing. You were just too damn focused to talk about it. Because men who win don't explain, they dominate. Men who are real don't need to say a word. Their habits speak. Their results scream. Their presence commands. And when you've bled for it, built it, and broken yourself becoming it, you'll look back and thank yourself for never wasting time trying to explain it. So enough. No more talking. No more justifying. No more hoping they'll understand your journey. They don't need to. You're not doing this to be understood. You're doing this to be undeniable. Your actions are your explanation. Your results are your story. And your silence is your weapon. Now lock in. Put your head down. And go build something so savage, so unstoppable, so massive, that when you walk in a room, even your haters feel it in their chest. You're not here to be liked. You're not here to be heard. You're here to be respected. And that only comes from one thing: results. Not dreams, not words, not good intentions, results. So kill the noise, destroy your excuses, and build the proof. Because in the end, words are cheap, results aren't, and only one of them will define your legacy. Execution is the only language winners speak. Everybody talks. That's the default. They talk about what they're going to do, what they could have done, what they would have done if life didn't hit them so hard. Excuses dressed up as stories. Victimhood disguised as wisdom. That's talk. Just talk. But let me tell you something real. Execution, that's a language only the dangerous understand. Only the obsessed speak fluently. Because winners don't waste breath explaining themselves. They're too busy building legacies, stacking bricks, lifting weight, conquering ground that most men are too soft to even walk on. They don't need to be heard. They need to be respected. And that kind of respect, it doesn't come from words. It comes from results. You don't become elite by talking about your goals. You become elite by bleeding for them. When the world doubts you, you don't argue. You out-discipline them. When they mock you, you don't respond. You outperform them. When they ignore you, you don't cry. You outlast them. Execution doesn't require hype. It doesn't need an audience. It doesn't beg for support. It happens in silence, in the trenches, under pressure, when it's 4 a.m. and everyone else is asleep, but you're up grinding because you don't have the luxury of comfort. Winners don't flinch. They don't wait for permission. They don't pray for motivation. They show up broken, tired, alone, and they execute anyway because they know no one's coming to save them, no one's going to do it for them, and no one owes them a damn thing. Let me ask you something. You ever seen a lion explain why he hunts? No, he just moves. He locks in, he strikes. That's what execution is. No drama, no noise. Just a man doing what needs to be done over and over until the world has no choice but to respect the grind. Execution is a religion. It's waking up when you don't want to, training when your body screams quit, working when the results are invisible, showing up when no one believes in you, not even yourself. It's walking into hell alone and smiling. Because deep down you know you were built for this. Everybody else, they want it easy. They want shortcuts. They want clout before competence, followers before foundations. They want the rewards without the repetitions, the crown without the sacrifice, the applause without the pain. But not you. You don't chase applause. You chase dominance. And dominance is built one silent rep at a time, one cold shower at a time, one rejected idea, one broken heart, one lonely night. Executed through, not cried over. Execution is brutal, it's boring, it's repetitive, but it's the only path to real power, because when it's all said and done, nobody gives a damn about your ideas. Nobody's handing you anything. Nobody's coming to clap for your dreams. You either build it or you watch someone else do it while you sit there explaining why you couldn't. And that's the truth most men can't handle. So what do? You keep showing up every single day. You don't just grind when it's convenient. You grind when your soul is tired, when your back's against the wall, when it's raining inside your head and the whole world's gone quiet on you. You grind especially then, because that's when the weak quit, that's when the average fold. That's when the soft men cry for comfort and retreat into fantasy, but not you. You double down. You execute relentlessly, ruthlessly, silently. And one day, they'll look up and see you on top. Not because you told them, because you proved it. Through action, through pain, through a body of work so undeniable, they'll have no choice but to respect it and fear it. This is war, and your weapon isn't talk, it isn't hope, it's not hype, and it damn sure isn't a 5-step motivational video. Your weapon is execution. Sharpen it daily, swing it unapologetically, and leave no doubt behind. Because in this world you don't get what you deserve, you get what you execute for. Work in silence. Let results be loud. You've said enough. You've told them your goals. You've told them your plans. You've told them what you're about to do, what you might become, what you're working on. Stop. Because talk is cheap. Words are air. Intentions mean nothing. You know what's rare? Execution. Consistency. Discipline when no one's clapping. Growth when no one's watching. That's what separates you from them. They're addicted to noise. Addicted to validation, addicted to being seen before they've done anything worth seeing. But not you. You're not in this for claps. You're in this for conquest. You're not here to flex potential. You're here to build proof. And proof doesn't come from talking. It comes from grinding, day in, day out. No announcements, no shortcuts, no excuses, just savage effort, ruthless focus, and results that make the world shut up and pay attention. Your silence is not weakness, it's warfare, it's you versus you, not for likes, not for followers, not for recognition, for legacy, because deep down, you know, nothing great is built in the spotlight. Nothing real is forged in comfort. Greatness is born in dark rooms, lonely mornings, quiet nights. While they're partying, you're studying. While they're sleeping, you're training. While they're bragging, you're bleeding. That's the difference. And soon, it'll show. Because when you do it right, when you stay locked in long enough, you don't have to introduce yourself. Your results will walk into every room before you do. People will ask, where's he been? Is he okay? Why is he so quiet lately? Good. Let them ask. Let your absence build mystery. Let your silence build power. Let your results slap them awake when they least expect it. This is the era of men who move different. We don't announce. We prepare. We don't complain. We conquer. We don't post about discipline. We live it. Silence is sacred now, because the more you talk, the more you drain your own power. Every time you explain your goal, you're giving away energy that should be put into the grind. Let them wonder. Let them sleep on you. Let them forget your name. Because when the work is done, you're not going to walk in begging for validation. You're going to walk in like thunder, unshakable, unstoppable, unignorable. Because real winners don't talk about it. They just show up and own it. You want that life? Then here's the truth. It's going to be lonely. It's going to be boring. It's going to be brutal. And nobody is going to understand it until they have no choice. And when that moment comes, when they start asking you how you did it, how you became this version of yourself, you won't even have to answer. They'll see it in your walk, in your physique, in your energy, in your results, in your silence. Because your silence will have become your signature. Not weak, not passive, but violent, powerful, strategic, cold, clean, final. That's the move. That's the edge. That's the path. You become the ghost. You put your head down. You fall in love with the grind. You fall in love with the pain. You fall in love with becoming the man no one saw coming. Because when that man shows up, he doesn't speak. He doesn't warn. He doesn't justify. He takes. He walks into the room and shifts the entire energy without opening his mouth. That's what happens when the work has been done in the dark for long enough. So stop chasing attention. Start chasing the man you were born to be. Stop explaining, start evolving, stop announcing, start executing like your life depends on it, because it does. This is your edge now. Silence, obsession, precision, results. Built when no one saw it. Delivered when no one expected it. Let your silence roar louder than their noise ever could. Because when it's all said and done, your results will say everything you never had to. Nobody's coming. Get it done anyway. Let's stop pretending. No one is coming to pull you out of this. Not your dad, not your friends, not your coach, not your girl, not God tapping you on the shoulder saying, here's your moment. No one is coming. And the sooner you understand that, the faster you become a weapon. You keep sitting around waiting for someone to believe in you, for someone to understand you, for someone to finally say, I got you. Let me make it simple for you. They won't. Nobody owes you a thing. Nobody's obligated to care about your potential. Nobody's going to push you out of bed, force you to train, tell you to keep going when life kicks you in the ribs. That's your job. You either man up or get left behind. You've got a decision to make. Option 1, keep sitting in the dirt, explaining your pain to people who don't even care. Keep overthinking. Keep blaming your circumstances, your parents, your past. Keep rehearsing your excuses like that makes you strong. Spoiler alert, it doesn't. Or option 2, get up, stand on your pain. Use it. Fuel the fire. Cut the excuses. Face the storm with your bare hands and say, I'm not going out like this. Because guess what? The grind doesn't care if you're tired. The clock doesn't stop ticking because you're not feeling it. The opportunities don't pause for your doubts. Success doesn't hand out tissues for your sad story. The world only asks, did you show up and execute? Yes or no. That's the scoreboard. That's the only stat that matters. Everything else, background noise. Look around you. Most people are asleep. They're scrolling, sipping, talking, whining, waiting for someone else to change their life. They'll waste decades chasing distractions. They'll never wake up. You don't have that luxury. If you're reading this, you're not average. You can't afford to be. Because average dies invisible. Average gets drowned out by the noise. Average gets ignored, forgotten, and buried under mediocrity. And you were born to be a weapon. But guess what? Even weapons have to be forged. The forge isn't pretty. It's not gentle. It's fire, pressure, and repetition. It's waking up when you don't feel like it. It's showing up when no one believes in you. It's lifting when you're exhausted. It's working when you're heartbroken. It's putting in the reps when your body screams quit. And no one's going to clap. No one's going to give you a trophy. You'll do it in silence. You'll grind in darkness. And one day, the results will roar so loud the world won't have a choice but to listen. So let them doubt you. Let them mock you. Let them say, he changed. Damn right you did. You're not supposed to stay soft, lazy, or weak just to make others comfortable. Let them talk. Let them leave. Let them sleep on you. You don't need cheerleaders. You need scars. You need pain. You need those nights where it's just you. The grind and the voice in your head saying, we don't quit. Not now, not ever. Because you're not just building a body. You're not just building a business. You're building a mindset that says, I will finish what I start. I don't need help. I need discipline. And when you master that, when you finally realize that the world will not hand you anything, you become untouchable. So stop looking around. Stop waiting. Stop explaining. You've told the story. Now it's time to rewrite the ending. No one's coming. Good. That means you can do it your way. That means no one can stop you, slow you down, or hold you back. That means the beast is finally awake. So tighten your jaw, roll your shoulders back, look life in the face and say, I don't need a handout, I don't need a hug, I don't need you to care, I just need space. and I'll build an empire with my bare hands. Nobody's coming, but I'm getting it done anyway, like a man, like a warrior, like someone who refuses to die with regret. In the end, you can either talk about the work or you can just do it. Excuses don't move the needle. Explanations don't build anything. Action is the only language that matters. So stop trying to convince anyone. Just show up, lock in, deliver. If this lit a fire in you, like the video, subscribe for more, and drop a comment. I always execute. So I know you're one of the few who actually live this. No more talk, all grind. See you in the next one.